Not every story is easy to find online. Some live in memory, on mural walls, in neighborhoods. Some are archived away in boxes, collecting dust, and more often than not, forgotten.
Hi, my name is Delilah. I am a student, a graphic designer, and I am currently about to be finishing my bachelor's in graphic design at San Diego State. Next semester, it will be my last semester. I'm so excited. Thank you, Jesus. It has been way too long, literally like 7 years. So I'm not gonna talk about that right now, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah, I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for such a long time, but I like the creative aspect and I like being able to really educate people through design and inspire people through design. And I that's why I got into design. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I'm gonna probably be doing more, just really documenting my process. I literally only have 1 semester left of school, so I really feel like this is the time. Yeah, now I'm rambling, so.
Design has always been a tool, something we've used to organize, to bring unity or awareness. It's a way to share information. And last semester, I took a class on the history of graphic design in Latin America. I learned this whole other side of design. One of the last units was dedicated to Chicano art, highlighting those here in California and the way these designers spread so many messages and made such meaningful work during the civil rights movement and beyond. That's how I found Centro Cultural de la Raza. My history teacher brought in a speaker to talk a little bit more about Centro and other work she had done around Southern California. During her visit, she told us about how Centro was built on an old water tank. This totally began to spark a whole new interest for me. When my typography teacher announced our last project would be a zine and poster design, I just knew it was fate, and I had to make a zine documenting what I had learned and what else I could find. But there was one problem. I couldn't find as much as I thought I would be able to on the internet about Centro. This was when I found the SDSU special collections. While online they had documents with keywords, unfortunately they didn't have anything scanned onto their actual website. I made a trip and found so many old documents, not only about Centro, but also about Chicanos in San Diego and students from the 70s. I cried reading some of the letters, and as I saw their same struggles so long ago as ones that we still face today, my heart ached. After hours of scrolling through old city council minutes, digging in old boxes, flipping through photo albums, I had finally learned about what it took to create Centro. In the 1970s, a group of Chicano artists called Los Toltecas de Aztlán saw what was missing. There were no institutions celebrating their art, no venues for their voices, and instead of waiting for permission, they started pushing. They first asked the city to access the Ford building in Balboa Park. After being denied, they regrouped, organized, and when they asked again, this time for an old water tank, they said yes. What they built from there was incredible. Murals, poetry nights, dance and art classes, performances, grassroots organizing. Centro wasn't created by accident. It was created with purpose by artists who believed in the power of culture. I realized these stories had been sitting here in the special collections room collecting dust. I looked up at the empty tables around me. No one really caring to visit this place, filled of old documents. Did no one understand what gold was in these boxes? As I sat there, I knew I had to share. I had to share these stories. This just couldn't be one zine I made for class and let it live in my own desk to collect dust. I knew not as many people would read it or be able to access it. That's when I had the idea to share the story through the best way I could reach people today. A TikTok and reel, of course. And to my surprise, the reel did very well. Many people were just like me, craving for more authentic stories and for these memories of our community to be elevated. But then Centro reached out. They saw the video, loved the project, and asked if I'd be willing to sell the zine in their tiendita. As a designer, I've been thinking a lot about what kind of work I want to put into the world. A lot of people focus on logos, on brands, and clean aesthetics. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and there's definitely a place and purpose for that. But design has always been so much more, especially for Chicano artists and designers. Design has been rooted in resistance, in storytelling, in community. We've used posters to protest, murals to reclaim space, and zines to educate. That's the kind of work I want to do. Because I know how powerful design can be, the way a zine can tell a forgotten story, a poster can spark a conversation, a well-made graphic can carry a movement. Neta is the first in a series of zines I hope to keep building. And this YouTube channel is meant to be a space where I can dive deeper, where I can share more stories like this, of art spaces, of collectives, and cultural centers. They are absolutely everywhere, but too many of them fade into the background, and I want to help document them. And it's not just about them, it's about me too. I'm heading into my final semester of college, and I'm making more art. I'm putting my name out there, and I want to start documenting that process. The projects I take on, the stories I find, and the communities I connect with. So if you're into design that means something, design that remembers where it comes from, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. This is just the beginning.
I hope you learned something new. I hope you subscribe. I hope you're excited to see different stuff that I do and give me other ideas of things that you want to see me do, or if you have projects that you want to share with me. I want to find a community of people as well that want to do the same thing, that want to help inspire each other. So yeah, thank you.